Let's see, there's a shop here. Merchant Opold. See if he has anything interesting to offer. Some licenses at least.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Yes, I am.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
So, you want me to smuggle?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I want you to tell me anyway.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I guess so. And even though it is smuggling, it would be kind of sticking it to Analeus. So I'll do it.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Let's see what he's selling.
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's see if he has any licenses. He's got Avenger 7 assault rifle, but if you compare that, even though it's a level 7, my Spectre weapon is much better. He has a Rosenkopf materials license that I would like to buy, and a Metagel upgrade that would also not go amiss. Alright, I think first thing I'm gonna deal with that package. This is not really a Paragon thing to do. But hey, I don't like Analeus. So if I can cross him, I'm taking the opportunity. The reason I'm saving before the elevators here is because I've had a glitch in this area where you enter an elevator and then the door closes and it just sits there, and the only thing you can do is reload. So in order to make sure that I don't lose any progress, should that happen again, I am saving whenever I enter an elevator. You cannot save in elevators for some bizarre reason. You have to save just outside them. Opold's package is here. There's actually several ways you can deal with this. You can tell Analeus about Opold's request, which is the Paragon way to deal with it, but Analeus is a jerk, so I'm not doing that. You can give the package to Opold, or you can try and find this Krogan, who is the intended recipient of the package, and give it directly to him. But I'm actually going to just give it to Opold. I mean, okay, it's smuggling, but I did promise I would give it to him. Let's at least keep my promises. Besides the initial welcome, there's no messages in the elevators here. And no squad dialogue either, making these elevator rides even more boring than the ones in the Citadel. There's also no rapid transit here. Fortunately, you don't need to go to many different places around here.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
You can lie to say that you're keeping it. I'll be nice.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
The weird thing here is that Noveria is the only place that has a couple of assignments where the reward is mentioned in the dialogue and as such is not linked to what level you are. 250 credits is a ridiculously low amount considering my current level and the kind of money I would get for other assignments at the moment.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
It'll have to do.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Alright. Let's head to the hotel. See if we can find this Keene fellow. Which appears to be back here.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. Hotel's this way, I think. Let's see if Lord Keene is willing to part with his garage pass so that we can leave this place and go after Venezia. Everything else we're doing here is, after all, just a diversion, basically. There he is, Lord Keene.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
But it seems other people are interested in talking to us. Malene Kalis.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Hello? Nice to meet you too.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
What are you doing this for?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
The commandos that Binary Helix flew in are, of course, Venezia's bodyguards. And although this is kind of an illegal thing to do, I am interested in doing it because maybe this guy knows something about why Venezia is here. Who knows? It's a slim chance, but we'll have to take it. See if she's willing to offer anything as well.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Again, a specifically mentioned reward, which is therefore not very high. Anyway, let's do this.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
If he rubs the back of his neck? So he's an Uru avatar then.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Alright, well, Lord Keene is over there, but let's deal with this small espionage assignment first. Of course, the Asari diplomacy assignment isn't finished yet. We still need to go back to the Citadel and inform Asana for that. Let's go talk to Vargas, who is over here, I think. Yes, Rafael Vargas.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
You can tell him that she wanted you to spy on him. But let's go along with the plan.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Seems like this is a sensitive topic since he rubbed the back of his neck. Let's press him.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
It seems I don't have enough points to use this yet. Damn, you must need a very high charm score to do that. I think it's easier to do with Renegade in this case.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
But it seems we managed to complete the mission.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
And you never will. Let's tell her we did the deed.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Not enough.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Still not a lot. But anyway. Let's talk to Laura Keene about a garage pass.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Ananias closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Ananias cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Good point.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Well, I'd rather not, but there is no other way to proceed here. And I mean that if you say you can't do it, you cannot proceed until you go back to him and change your mind.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Sure.